Welcome to this new video from the ASA Art 3D channel. We will see in this video how to remove unwanted movements from a movie by using motion and rotation tracking. We will start by preparing the motion tracking interface and uploading our video clips so that everything is ready to properly cover the subject of this video. Start by creating a new VFX file. Then delete the top areas that will not be useful to you. You can now go and find the video clip you want to stabilize. Now go to the Color Management tab to set the View Transform field to Standard. And finally, make sure the scene resolution is the same as your video clip resolution. We are now going to ask Blender to identify and count the frames of the video in order to determine its length. We will then ask it to prefetch the frames in order to fluidify the animation in the viewport. First, define the scene frames and run the prefetch. A progress bar appears, but, in our case, stops a third of the way. In fact, Blender is limited in terms of cache memory. To resolve this problem, go to Preferences and increase the size of the cache. Once done, restart the prefetch. That's it, now the progress bar goes to the end of the reading range. We are now going to modify the tracking settings and the display clip in order, on the one hand, to be able to track movements in terms of location and rotation and, on the other hand, to be able to easily manipulate the trackers. Modify the tracking's parameters by selecting location and rotation, then previous frame and normalize. The motion model allows us to determine the purpose of using trackers. What interests us in our case is to stabilize lateral movements, height and rotational movements. It is therefore the choice of location and rotation that is relevant. The match field allows us to indicate how Blender should perform the tracking. Here the option chosen is to compare the displacement of the contents of the current frame with respect to the following frame. The Normalizes field, when activated, normalizes the intensity of the light between the frames to facilitate the detection of the points to be tracked. Now go to Clip Display and select Show Stable and search. The Show Scale option allows, when the 2D stabilization option is activated, to see the effects of the trackers to stabilize the movie. To track an image, the tracker needs to know what to look for and the area to look for. Activating the search option brings up the search box. This zone can then be adapted to suit your needs. It's time to place our location and rotation trackers and start tracking. Identify the parts of the image you want to track and place trackers there with Ctrl and left mouse button. To facilitate calculations, make sure that the search area is not too large. Also be careful not to put too many trackers at the risk of slowing down the calculation times. Now select all the trackers with the A key and go to the Stabilization tab and activate the 2D Stabilization field. Add the trackers to the Tracks for Location list and activate the Rotation and Auto Scale fields. Now let's move on to creating the trackers for the rotation. As before and with Ctrl and left mouse button, place trackers on easily identifiable parts of the image. Add these trackers to the Tracks for Location list. Everything is now ready, you can start tracking. The video clip is now stabilized, but we still have to do the compositing if we want to be able to make a new movie. To do this, we will use the movie clip node and the stabilized 2D node. This part is easy. You first need to remove the render layers node and replace it with a video clip node. Select the video and link the node to the composite node. Then insert a stabilize node and assign it the same video clip. Everything is ready to create a new video. This is what we are going to do now. Choose the location to save the video and choose the format you want. Then make sure that the length of the frames matches the length of the video clip. All you have to do is start rendering and appreciate the result. Thanks you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe and click the bell icon to get new video updates. Other types of videos are available on my channel.